Today was such a hard and like shitty day. Like, here, let me explain. The day started off really shitty, and I'll like pin a little picture right here, but like Oscar could not focus today and like his eyes show it right there. I decided it would be a good idea to go ahead and take both of my kids, Olive and Oscar, to like a mainstream event for like atypical children, you know, trick-or-treating, right? It's like a trunk or treat, but at my work, and I decided to take them there. And Olive, not diagnosed with autism yet. We don't know, obviously, she's only one. But my son, he was diagnosed at 20, or he started showing signs at like 22 months, and he was diagnosed in May, and he is nonverbal. And that is so hard. Like, taking him to an event like that was so hard as a mom to watch, and I don't know if it's just me or if other like moms that have kids that are autistic, especially like nonverbal ones, I don't know if you feel fair to the kid or like telling people their diagnosis, but like for me it's like this weird little like, I'll tell some people because like it'll make them understand my situation, but just going up to like these random people at this like work event that I don't really deal with day to day, and they're sitting there getting in my son's face, and not intentionally, they're just trying to be nice. They're like, hey, what's your name? How old are you? Blah, blah, blah. And my son like can't even focus on him. He could not focus today. Like he couldn't get his eyes, like when he zones out, his eyes separate because he doesn't have that muscle. Like unless he's focusing, he won't have that muscle to tell them to like focus the same way. And so she's sitting there like asking him all these questions. After he had like a meltdown about the shoes that I bought him two types of cowboy boots. One that were like pajama slipper cowboy boots that should be like totally chill with sensory stuff. And then normal, typical like shoes, both of them World War III meltdowns. And his therapist took him to the park on Wednesday and lost like one of his Crocs, and that's like apparently the only shoe that he'll wear now. And I didn't even know that. Like this is like a day-to-day thing. Like you never know what actually will trigger them, and it just happened to be shoes today. And so we get there and I'm in there. He rips his shoes off, which I thought he was fine because he like woke up out of his nap and I put him on and he walked in, and then all of a sudden he like freaked out in the lobby taking him off. This other guy's like trying to stuff him with candy, and I'm like, bro, he doesn't even know what candy is. He knows the word and he usually gets a sucker. So he's going to expect a sucker, and all you have are Twix bars and Snickers. He doesn't even like nuts. Like, we're just setting ourselves up for failure. But this guy is being so nice, and I hate to snap at people for literally just being nice. They don't mean anything by it, but it's so hard. Like, I mean, I get why people just stay home. I get why they just stay home and don't go out with their kids because it's so hard. So yeah, go in there, rips all of his stuff off. I spray painted his hair, so he just pretty much looks dirty in dirty pajamas because he had an Oreo, because he probably ate 10 Oreos today because I can't get him to eat anything else. So he looked really gross, and it made me look like and feel like a really shitty mom. And then we go around, and my friends at work, they know he's autistic, so they kind of don't pry at him. Anyways, no one else does, so it's just like almost like weird when he gets away from me, and they call it eloping in an autistic child, where they just like run and don't really have a sense of danger, like I could be stolen, or I shouldn't go out into a parking lot without my mom, or I shouldn't do all these things. So my son's like literally wreaking havoc on like a corporate office. I'm not dressed for work because I took the day off. And then we finally get him all situated, and we go around, and then people are asking him for like his name, his age, and he's like, he's as big as at least like a 4 or 5 year old. Like he's in 5'2" clothing, and he's not even 3 yet, and he's autistic and nonverbal. So it was just like, oh, it was like a slap in the face, and they didn't mean it, but it was so hard. And then from there we went, and I got them like dinner, right? Hang on. So from there I went and got them dinner at McDonald's. I like bought them a dinner thinking, okay, we will turn this around, we'll make this good. And then my son had like a trunk or treat at like his autism center, and his RBTs, which are registered behavioral technicians, they all had like their little teeny trunks, and you know, we're doing all these cool little things. But anyways, so we get there at like 4:30, get dinner, we hurry and eat it before 5. That's when the thing started, and it was a fucking shit show. We didn't even get a single piece of candy. We were there for like 3 minutes. No shit. I was like not having it, pissed off, got home. Like we like said hi to them and bye to them in the same breath, and we were like, yeah, I'm going home. Like I just can't deal. Also, like I'm alone a lot of the time just because my husband travels for work, so it's like way hard. So it's like I don't have anyone to hold Olive. Both of them are pissed off because we like hit a temperature drop, so it's kind of chilly out. So they're pissed about that. I don't know, maybe they didn't like their freaking chicken nuggets. Who knows? I don't even know why, but they were both just fucking assholes. And that's how my night went. So we got an early bedtime. That's how it all ended.